UFO researcher Nick Pope presents plan for alien invasion. The chances of anything coming from Mars may be 1,000,000 to 1. But is it worth taking the risk? Nick Pope, who used to run the Ministry of Defense's UFO project, believes the threat of an alien invasion is serious enough that we should be preparing for the worst. Drawing from his experiences at the MOD, he has even created a war plan which reflects how the British government would likely respond to an extraterrestrial attack. Although this has been mocked up by the Sun Online, and isn't a real government document, Nick thinks it's what we'd have to do in the unlikely event of an alien invasion. The UFO investigator told the Sun Online, "I based the document as much on declassified plans for the Iraq War as on my knowledge of UFOs and extraterrestrial life. This is exactly the sort of top-level strategic document that politicians and senior officials need in order to take the very rapid and important decisions." His prediction would see the UK ally itself with NATO and the United Nations, and use our Air Force and Navy to hammer aliens with missiles. Nick argues that we'd have to rely on our nuclear defenses as a last resort, but even then we'd almost certainly be outgunned by our interplanetary conquerors. The war plan also advises that we should also develop a biological weapon to deal with living invaders, or use powerful energy pulses to disable invading machines. Either way, our prospects are bleak. Alien invasions have been done to death in sci-fi, with The War of the Worlds, Independence Day, and District 9 among the classic films depicting aliens arriving on Earth. But how likely is it that we'll ever see a real alien invasion? While it's true that NASA recognizes the likelihood that we'll find alien life relatively soon, the chances of an invasion are widely believed to be very slim. Even so, Nick believes that the impacts of an attack would be so catastrophic that it's worth preparing for the worst anyway. He said, "There's no government plan for an alien invasion, or for other scenarios where we find extraterrestrial life. Aliens capable of getting to Earth would clearly have technology way ahead of ours, so getting into any kind of war should be the last resort. We can only guess at what technology they may have, and what weaponry they might possess. I hope that if aliens arrive on Earth they'll come as explorers, or scientists. But that's wishful thinking. The reality is that super-advanced aliens would probably arrive as slavers, zookeepers, or pest controllers," Nick predicts. He added, "The biggest single thing we can do to protect ourselves is to acknowledge that there's an issue here. With NASA, and others now openly talking about the possibilities of alien life, we can no longer dismiss this as sci-fi. Is it that hard to believe that we might not be alone, and there might be civilizations out there much older than ours, and thus more advanced,